Welcome back. In today's class, let's learn how to make the presentation of the drawings which we have made in the last classes. So let's take an overview of what exactly we have done. So if you remember, we have taken our architectural drawings and we tried to make our cabinets based on the available dimensions and the wall conditions. Okay. And when the drawing is ready, we also try to understand how exactly we can reuse the existing components, and this is what the output was. So now let's start understanding. Once the drawings are done, the next phase is how you're going to make your presentation. So when we talk about presentation, okay, so these are the presentation tools. That means it has to belong to the annotation part. So in this annotation tab, if you notice, we have text, dimensions, okay, leaders, table, and layer properties as well. So first of all, what you try to do is create all your layers for your object. Okay, let's break this session into two phases. First phase, we'll try to create layers and give the dimensions, and second step, in second phase of the training, we'll try to understand how to give the leaders, how to give the text and other notes or hatches, all those things. Okay, so first of all, to create the layer, make sure that you have everything in zero layer. When it is in zero layer, it should be in bi layer. So this is a thumb rule that you're going to follow for every drawing. Okay, so then give LA enter for activating the layer. Okay, so then a pop-up window will open. So if you notice, I did not create any layer here because it was a fresh page where we have started making our drawings. Now if you notice, there is an option here just like star. Click on it and give a name. So I would like to first of all create a wall layer. Okay, so then you have to give some color combination and line thickness also. If you would like to give name, color, and line type, whatever the line type that you would like to give, and light line weightage also, if you would like to increase, you can do it. But right now I'm not going to focus on that, so I'll try to focus only giving a name, giving a color, and if required, a line type as well. So now I would like to select a wall color, something like this, and then I would like to create a cabinet layers as well. So cabinet layers, I would like to give something like maybe this color. Okay, click on OK, and then as I have shelves, so I would like to create shelves, and the shelves are inside of the cabinet, so I'm going to give some light colors. Okay, and line type, I would like to give hidden. Okay, to give the hidden line type, you have to click on this continuous option. A pop-up window will open, and here you need to click on load option and search for the hidden lines. You will directly see some options which are named with hidden only. You can select them as well. So let me select this hidden type. Okay, click on OK, and again select the line and click on OK once again. Now what else I would like to create is, I would like to create text layer as well. So text layer, I would like to give with a yellow color, and this should be continuous line. Okay, and then dimensions also I would like to present, so dimension layers must also be there. And hardware layers also, let's create hardwares. If we miss any layers also, again we can create, there is nothing to worry about it. So now hardware layer, let us select this one. Okay, and click on OK. Now if there is anything else, we can create later also. So for now I would like to click on wall, because the one which you select will be activated. Then click on OK. So now just activate them. Now it is done. Now simply I would like to first of all select these, because these are the two different wall partitions which was seen in the elevation. So I would like to give them. Okay, now if you observe on the layers here, it is in zero layer towards the left side, and right side it shows blue color, because I have selected blue color while I was making my drawing. So now first of all make them as bilayer. Okay, then you go and select your wall layer. If you don't do that, then the color will not be applied to your objects. First of all, make sure your objects are in zero with the bilayer, then come back and select your layer which you would like to apply. Okay, now my walls are given. Now as you have the cabinets, so what you do is, they are anyways into a block component only, so nothing has to be done rework. If you apply everything in a single block, automatically all these blocks will get updated. Now to make it much more simpler, let's go into edit in place. So block edit in place option is there. Just give right click, select your block. Okay, simply select your block, give right click, select edit block in place option, and click on OK. Now what you're going to do is select your objects. Okay, select every object whatever you have. Even if by mistakenly you select other layers also, no problem at all. You can just come back and select them as your cabinet layers. As you see, you have your cabinet layers, and if you don't apply by layer, the color will be always blue only. So just select your by layer once again. And now just select your hardwares, because you have hardware layer. So by layer, then come back and select your hardware layer. And now this you have your shelf, so make sure this one is by layer, and again you have shelf, so select your shelf layer. Now as you have your door swing lines, if you want to apply any layer, and in case right now you haven't created, that's fine, okay, but try to keep it in a zero layer at least for now. Okay, now what are we going to do is this zero layer which is there, just come back and try to apply this hidden layer just for now. Okay, because we haven't created, we'll do it later on. And now I would like to increase the this layer, if you see. Okay, so now let's give escape and select it and give control 1 or properties. Okay, so we can give properties as well, and let's give properties and try to increase the scale ratio. So now what are we going to do is give this as a file. Let's see what the difference it makes. So now let's make this one as 10. So now it's done. Now simply I'm going to give match property, ma enter, to apply the same properties to the other one. And in the similar manner, I would like to give properties to our hidden shelves as well. I would like to give 5 and give escape. Okay, so now generally this one is given with different type of hidden construction. There's one more type of dotted lines. Let's see if this is available here, because they're too close, the dotted lines. Generally we prefer this kind of center line. Okay, center line kind of layer also we do apply. So if I want, I can select that and try to apply. You will see the difference. Okay, let me show you the difference between left and right side. So right side is more preferable when compared to left, so I'm gonna just give the match property construction. Now see, as I'm done, go to the top right and select the save changes option and click on OK. Now you see automatically everything is done. This is the advantage. Initially when you spend another 10 seconds in creating your block and making your drawing, then the advantage is you will have zero drafting mistakes. And the second step is here, the presentation and adjustment will be much more simpler when compared to the lengthy process which you may follow, which you could have followed. Okay, so now this part is done. Similarly for this one also, let's try to apply the cabinet layer only for now. And these are countertops. Okay, so let me create one more layer with the name of countertop, which we forgot. So let me give as C top. Okay, and let us try to give this layer, let's say the countertop is a stone, so let's give this pink color to it. So in case if you are interested, you please give some other layer as well, nothing to worry. Okay, so I'm going to select it and give this as by layer and select your countertop. Okay, now similar way, let us try to make this one as well. Edit block in place and click on OK, and select them very easily by layer, and come back and select your cabinet layer and select your shelves, and make sure they are in by layer. Come back and select your shelves again, and the properties that you can give. Okay, select your properties and just give 5 and see the difference. Okay, I would like to give match property, and then select this and come back and try to select by layer, and then you give the type of center line type and control 1. Okay, just to zoom in, and then give properties and come back here and then try to see the difference. Okay, and the layer scale ratio, that's your choice. I gave it as per my requirement. Okay, save changes. Okay, and I did not give this one, so let us select this. Come back by layer, as it is in hardware, select the hardware layer as well. Okay, Because I'm done, I'm going to click on save changes and click on OK. Now zoom out and try to check your drawing. So this is the simplest way that you can apply. And this one also you can apply the layer here. For now I'll just give 0 layer, okay, because I haven't created. So this is the easiest way that you can apply the objects and also try to make the presentation in a much more simpler way. Don't complicate it, and give different colors so that it becomes easier for people to understand. Okay, so now as the layer properties are done, the next step is how do we give the presentation. So for presentation, again you have to make sure you activate your dimensions, and first of all check the unit system as it is in inches or not. Okay, then you try to give DLI enter and see what exactly it is happening. Okay, are you able to give the dimensions or not? If you're not able to do, it is not showing in inches, then what you have to do is go to the dimension style manager. So when you give D enter, there opens a pop-up window with the name of dimension style manager. Click on modify, and when you click on modify, here you have primary units option where you can set your dimensions and also the size of it. So make sure whatever the unit setting properties you give there, the same settings is also applied here as well. Whatever the precision level there you will give, the same precision must be here as well. Okay, now in the same manner, whatever the size you would like to apply, so if you want to apply like 3 inches, just try to do it. The same thing try to give to others as well. Okay, so let me give the same dimensions and come back. So here also click on OK. So now let's see what exactly the difference we will make. And when we are making the presentation, we should always be clear with the spacing that we are going to apply. I would like to give around like 8 inches of spacing. So from this corner to this corner, the dimension which I'm trying to show is this one. Okay, so now you see this is how my presentation is. Now if I click on properties, quick properties, or else D enter, go to modifier. In case if you wanted to have still further bigger size arrows, you can match exactly with your dimension or the text values that you have given. Automatically it will get updated. Now I would like to also have the continuous dimension. For the DCO enter, automatically the last node point will get activated. Okay, so now just place it here, and similarly I would like to have the overall presentation or from wall to wall as well. Okay, I got it. But you should not maintain one spacing length here and another spacing here. Okay, so whatever you maintain at the first location, the same spacing should be given on the other side as well. So I would like to do the same. Select those edges and put it in this manner. Okay, it becomes easier. See how the presentation is much more simpler and easy to understand. Now try to give the vertical dimensions as well. So vertically what I would like to do is like just give X line first of all. Okay, as discussed, you should give equal spacing. Whatever the spacing value you're giving, same spacing it should be here as well. Now I am going to activate my dimensions. Once again DLI enter from this corner, and this corner I would like to give the dimension. Okay, then again DCO enter. Okay, I'm not giving the entire dimension, I'll tell you the reason as well. And let us select this, and the moment you place your mouse onto this, now these options will open. Now I would like to select move with leader option, so in this manner I can move it so that I avoid overlapping as well. Okay, now if I want to give the overall height dimension, I can give here as well. Okay, no issues. And then in the similar manner, if I feel like okay it is too outside from this corner, as I don't have anything inside, you can also place them here as well. I did not show these dimensions, so because I wanted to show it outside, which I'll discuss later. Okay, so how do I show the dimensions clearly out of the box, out of the drawing also we'll discuss, because everything you cannot place in a single location. So that's how the things works. Okay, so this is the basic dimension, and obviously we have to know the other side of the wall dimensions as well. So this is what we done, and overall dimension also I wanted to know, so I'll try to give this dimension. But here it should be again what, maintain equal spacing. So I was maintaining everywhere 8 inches. Okay, try to maintain the same 8 inches, 5 inches, 6 inches are enough, no issues in that. So this is how the basic presentation is done, only for the dimensions. I haven't given even the dimensions of inside of the pulls where they have been placed, what is the drawer height. I will do it, okay, how I'll do it in a much more different style. I'll take out an individual object and try to give a blown up scale and try to give the presentation in a simpler way, instead of making entire information available only in a single drawing. So that's how we work, that's how we present all our drawings in the layouts. So those process also we'll discuss, but in the coming sessions, not here. Okay, so just try to apply the process which I have explained clearly, and if you have any queries you can always reach us as well, and feel free to ask the queries. Okay, learn well, practice well, and we'll come back with more sessions, something like this. Okay, thank you.